Hello, I'm going to tie a number 18 blue wing olive Baetis nymph right now. It's going to be using the Riverfly contrast dubbing sets. So abdomen, lighter abdomen, darker thorax will be the nymph, and then the emerger is going to be darker abdomen, lighter thorax. But today we're going to tie the nymphal version of the mayfly nymph. We're going to start with a rather unusual hook. I mean, these are eagle claw laser sharp hooks. This is the L063S, and I tied with these hooks a long time. They're made in the USA, but the main thing about them is you can shape them because they're not super tempered, so you can actually bend them into like a swimming nymph shape, or you can make them curved. You can make the hook eye straight, and they don't break. When I do that, I usually take a lighter and heat it up a little bit, and then we'll bend the hook. But the other thing I like about them is the shape of them is a perfect bend. See how the bend doesn't start up at the shank and drop down and then turn. The shank is straight and then it immediately turns. It's a perfect bend, and I like that because it gives me more hook shank to use on the fly. And one thing you need to do though is make sure they're sharp. These hooks sometimes don't come out of the box all that sharp. Test them on your fingernail, see if they catch, and if they don't, take a little hook sharpener and touch them up a little bit. We're going to start with 8/0 unit thread in olive color. For the tail, we're going to use brown partridge here. So bring off some fibers perpendicular to the stem. You can just strip them off. Size them to be about the hook shank length. Okay, ribbing will be brown ultra wire, UTC ultra wire in small size. Now we'll go with the lighter shade of green in the dubbing set. This is UV dubbing. It has rabbit and UV mixed together, and you can see that in the blue that shows up here. So that'll reflect off a lot of light and get you fish's eyes on the fly. Alright, the thorax will be the darker olive color. Now we'll go to another partridge, brown partridge here. We're going to size it up. Remember, this is a number 18 hook, and you can go down to 24s with these blueing olives, even smaller really, but they are small species, a small size species. Great in numbers, small in size. And so, yeah, these are the most common mayfly in North America. So it's a pretty good idea to have a few of these nymphs in your box. The stem will be taken out now. And lastly, I'll pull out a few of these fibers from the dubbing to make it a little buggier. And there's our finished blueing olive Baetis contrast nymph. Thanks for watching, everybody.